I need a 30 for 30 to show that I'm different like Jordan and Pippen, you bitch. I need a 30 for 30 like Jalen and Webber. Nobody gon' fuck on my click. I need a 30 for 30. All right, man, more big news in the NBA. Unfortunate news since our last taping. Klay Thompson, who is one of the most popular players in the league. I ain't talking about in terms of his online following and all that kind of stuff. I'm just talking about in guys who follow basketball and folks within the league. Seem like everybody just really like Klay Thompson. You know what I'm saying? He's one of those likable players that folks got a lot of respect for, especially with his work ethic. You know what I'm saying? He's a two-way guy. He's gonna play. Well, he made second team all defense, I think, last year, and we know he can go get you goddamn 60. He can get you 37 in a quarter. Not last year, excuse me. The last year he was healthy, excuse me. Like, because as we saying here, he's out again for the year. He missed all last year, but last time he was healthy, I think he was second team all defense, and we know what he can do in terms of that trade ball. But my question is this. I want to know what y'all expect for the Warriors this year, because it seemed like with a healthy Klay, everybody was putting them back in the championship discussion. I think somewhere on Twitter, somebody tweeted out, retweeted Stephen A. Smith, basically saying that the Warriors gonna be back and they are title contenders and they can run with anybody and all that kind of shit. Do y'all think that they take a step back? Or do you think the guys that they've gone out and got like Kelly Oubre will help them kind of not be Klay? Don't get to adding us motherfuckers and say that we comparing Kelly Oubre and Klay Thompson. Not doing that. But they still have Steph. They still have Draymond. And they still got Andrew Wiggins. And they just drafted Wiseman, who coming out of high school, a lot of folks had him up there as the number one player in America coming out of high school. Him or Anthony Edwards, it was, debatable depending on what you like. So, Joe, we'll start with you, man. What you think?
Okay. I do have them as a playoff team.
Okay.
But I will say this. I'm gonna say their ceiling may be. I'm gonna say maybe fifth seed. I'm actually thinking in between 6 through 8. And the only reason I say that is because they have a lot of new pieces. Wiseman has never played with, not Klay, Steph and Draymond. Oubre has never played with them. Wiggins has never played with them collectively like that. So we got to see what the chemistry is going to be like. I kind of understood what Stephen A. was saying once Klay, if Klay was playing this year, that they would, you will have to see them. But I don't think their dominance of the league, that's gone. That's gone.
So even with a healthy Klay, where did you have them seeded?
I'm gonna say fourth seed.
And
I would have gave them fourth.
The Lakers. Who else you had above them
then? I would have went Lakers, Clippers. Well, no, I take that back. Lakers, Nuggets, Clippers, and I still, if the Rockets keep their team, and now that I see that they got DeMarcus Cousins, praying for a healthy year for him, I think the Rockets could still fall in that fourth. Maybe Portland. I just think it'll be a log jam. I'm gonna say after the first 3 seeds, it'll be a log jam.
Now you know your boy Bobby Lee when he see you.
Listen,
he's gonna get on you about mentioning Portland because he claimed Golden State Warriors own Portland Trailblazers under any circumstance.
And going by the records, I can see why he said that.
Right.
I can't argue with him on that. All I'm saying is we saw with the Clippers, chemistry is everything. Chemistry is everything. You have this young guy in Wiseman. He got to learn the NBA game. Like people, when you listen to LeBron, and I know I'm talking about one of the highest basketball IQs in the game, but I'm just saying there are things you got to learn. You have to learn the terminology. You have to learn the tendencies of people, and they're going to find out your weakness, and you got to be able to counter that. I don't know if he could just learn it on the fly like that. Like they got video showing me videos of him crossing over and dunking and him shooting threes in the gym. That's different when you in the NBA. Like that's not Payne Center. Southern Miss, shout out Golden Eagles. I'm just saying that ain't the Payne Center when you go there. Wiseman, you're a big boy. But as we see, the Lakers got a point guard that's 6'9". So you're not playing. You're not the biggest man on the court anymore.
Tell him his weight, 6'9", 297.
Listen, when you gonna have
why he just go? Why you ain't gonna tell the people Bron 6'9", 297, man?
Hush.
Because I'm not gonna dignify it.
I ain't got time.
I'm not gonna dignify it. Listen. I think the Warriors they got their work cut out for them. And a lot of new pieces that you got to try to get into place. So 5 through 8 is what I got. They will be a playoff team though.
That's what I'm hearing from a lot of folk, Joe. Okay, T, what you think?
We're gonna find out if Steve Kerr can coach. I mean, we're gonna really find out. He's got talent now. None of his key pieces are gone. Well, besides Klay. But we're going to find out if he can coach. You got talent on the floor. There's no question. You got Pascal, who was first team all rookie, I believe. You got Wiseman, who I'm going to say today, he's the rookie of the year, I think. I like his game. I like his motor. I like his skill set. I do think he's got some tough competition in the West. And I think that's going to even make things work out more for him in terms of being the Roy this year, because he's going to see competition every night, just about.
Now that's
inside.
A huge
I'm
statement.
putting it on wax. I like wax.
I know.
There's a reason Penny paid for that boy to get where he got. Straight up. But I mean, you got Curry. You know what Curry gonna do. You got Wiggins. Wiggins got to give me what the world has been saying about Wiggins since we was young and watching him in college. When they made this man first team preseason All-American at Kansas, they told me this man was supposed to be great. I'm waiting. But Oubre, I think the Oubre signing was a good signing. I think it was a good signing because he's young, energetic, good defender, long rangey, can shoot. He does a lot of different things on the floor that can help the Warriors. And I don't think there's nothing wrong with him feeling like having a little chip on his shoulder, coming in talking. I mean, you need to talk a little bit. Talk yourself up, but prove it on the floor. But I think with all that being said, though, because the West is just so dog, I still think they're gonna be a 6 to 8. That's where I'm gonna put them if they get in. If they get in, and it's because it's the West. It's the West. I mean, you got Portland, you got Utah, you got Denver, and you know Utah's gonna be motivated more or less because they didn't have Bogdanovich. They went 7 with the Nuggets, right? I mean, they're gonna be competitive. Portland, I think, can be competitive. And Portland and Phoenix. I mean, I'm expecting Phoenix to take a step forward. I am personally looking for Phoenix to be in the top 4 with CP3's leadership. I'm expecting them to be in the top 4. I really am.
Pre-Klay Thompson's injury, where did you have him seated in as well?
5. 4 or 5. That's where I was going.
Pre-injury?
Pre-injury. Because I still think Klay's got to get a step. He's got to get. I didn't see Klay playing. He was going to come on later. That's what I saw. When he started playing, I felt like he was going to be just a tick off. And then maybe once time goes by and more time on the floor and legs under him and stuff, I felt like Klay would. I think they will lose early, and I think it would be kind of hard to catch up in that West because everybody just. I mean, it's so competitive in the West, man. I mean, the true key question right now is what's Steph gonna do? This is the time right here where you're finna see in this moment who is Steph Curry. Like we've questioned a lot of stuff in the past, but he's always had people that could, we could say some people would say bail him out. KD, Klay, whatever. This time around, with Steph actually being the premier focus of that team, we're gonna find out if Steph is really who we say he is. We're gonna find out.
Boy, y'all done said some shit in this motherfucker tonight. Cause really y'all done told me that y'all wasn't looking for much from them motherfuckers in the first place. You see what I'm saying?
Well, yeah.
I mean,
I said 4th seed though.
This is what I'm saying. All right. No KD, true. But they had a core back together that won the 2015 championship. I'm being thorough. I'm just okay. They won the 2015 championship.
But can I throw a caveat in there though? They had a heck of a bench.
Okay, I'm getting that.
Okay.
Right. You got the core back that won that championship, and then that same core went 73-9 the next year. All right, now they had that was the strength in numbers Warriors. But now you got the addition of Andrew Wiggins. He wasn't there in 2015, 2016. You got Wiseman pickup, and now you got Oubre, who averaged 18, 19 points a game last year. So that's adding some more depth to you still got the 2-time MVP Steph Curry, greatest shooter of all time, and you got Draymond, who's a future Hall of Famer, former Defensive Player of the Year. Now we see now he can't lead a team. We see that clearly now. Okay. But in terms of putting him back with Steph and putting these other guys around him, maybe he rounds back in the form. But y'all didn't see that happen in no way. Sound like y'all looking at chemistry issues, Joe talking about. And I guess that's what you kind of getting at. Well, you were saying Klay probably gonna be rusty anyway. And
I'm saying Klay will come if Klay came back beginning of the season. I feel like he'd be a tick off. They might struggle because they're trying to figure it out. And in that West, every game just counts. I mean, when you're playing you're playing competition like you're playing in the West, and then of course, whoever else they play. But just the West alone is tough enough nightly. I mean, between seeing Clippers, let's just say the Rockets get their thing together. Phoenix is going to be on the rise. I mean, Portland and Golden State. When them games come on, you gotta watch. You know how Dame feel about playing against Golden State, etc. And I mean, it's just
they be whooping their ass. I believe right about that. They be whooping that ass.
They do, but I'm just saying the Nuggets, the Jazz. I mean, the Lakers. I ain't even mentioned the Lakers. I'm just saying.
Oh, they ain't fuck with us. Ain't no.
I'm just saying though. But I'm just saying.
They play. They wouldn't fuck with us.
Nice.
And Memphis also though. Memphis was in the play-in game.
There you go.
And you got New Orleans. I know. I know.
It's gonna be different.
I'm saying that because I'm with you when it comes to we need to see what Steph finna do. Because my boy Bobby Lee and a lot of Warriors fans like to throw Steph at me. And Steph is one of those guys as well, like Tom Brady and like LeBron, who I really don't dislike, but folks be riding them so much that they make me say shit about them. I love Steph's game. I got a picture on my phone. I need to share that again. That where it breaks down his shooting form and all his mechanics. And I send that to various kids and stuff who trying to work on their game. Because I'm like, this is the greatest shooter I have ever seen. Y'all need to work up. Maybe you won't be able to shoot as good as him, maybe. Some of that is genetics. Some of that has been in NBA gyms his whole fucking life. But he the best I've ever seen. So I love his game. But he can't defend his position. Unless Kelly finna come in there D'ing up like Klay, he ain't finna be able to shoot like Klay. But Kelly gonna have to defend. Wiggins gonna have to defend. Because y'all already know other teams gonna be looking for Steph in the pick and roll as usual. Steph can't get in foul trouble. Because Klay ain't out there to go for no 60. You see what I'm saying?
That's true.
He gonna have to hold it down. He gonna have to be what Bobby Lee told me. If he get one more shift, he undoubtedly the GOAT, that he better than Michael Jeffrey Jordan. That's what Bobby Lee told me. That's what Bobby Lee told me. And he say he's the only unanimous MVP ever. I goddamn it, he gonna have to show me. He gonna have to show me this shit. I want to see. Because I'm gonna say this. Pre-Klay injury, I was saying ain't nobody. The only team they can't fuck with is the Lakers. That's it. I could have seen them going back to the 2 seed. I really could, because the Clippers gonna be the Clippers. Kawhi gonna do the same shit. Kawhi gonna, unless maybe Ty Lue gonna get gangster with him. I don't know. Have y'all heard a report saying Ty Lue gonna make him play?
I don't know. They say he a tough coach. We gonna see.
That's what I heard. They say he would cuss out Bron.
Well, yeah.
But he also let Bron. Did he let Bron go down to Miami for a week or two or something like that?
Hey, with your superstars is give and take.
Didn't Lue take time off?
And Lue himself had to go take a little sabbatical, didn't
he? Yep.
Ty Lue finna let Kawhi load manage it. Okay, well, that's settled. We figured that one out. Paul George. Is it anything gonna change? He gonna be himself. Okay, so I believe the Warriors could have got them, and I think they still should. The Trailblazers, CJ McCollum playing no defense, man, and Dame either. Dame is a bucket, CJ a bucket, but they can't defend nobody. They basically
and that small backcourt too.
Nuggets though.
Nuggets, okay. We talking.
They lost a lot.
Jamal incredible. Jokic is incredible. Now I said pre-Klay injury though. I think they would have handled it. Now I think the Nuggets. Okay, the Nuggets might get him. Now, but Wiseman is the wild card. You know what I'm saying? I see what Joe talking about. You're right. Sometimes these rookies come in, especially now with this one and done era. It takes them time to grow. Like we just see what Bi has grown into a hell of a player. We see Lonzo starting to mature into a better player. You just one and done. They ain't like they just come in and hit the ground running as much, unless you one of them ones. You know, like Zion when he did play, when he can lay off the chicken and shit like that, keep his weight together, and you know, he was incredible. I don't know. They telling me the young boys who watch all these hoop mixtapes on YouTube, they telling me Wiseman is a boy. You just told me Wiseman is a boy. You just said he gonna be the rookie of the year. So you telling me if you put the 2-time MVP with the rookie of the year, the former defensive player of the year, a guy in Kelly Oubre, is Kelly a two-way guy? I know he averaged 19 last year. Okay, so
they consider him a two-way.
Okay, two-way guy. And you got Wiggins. Ain't nobody else supposed to really see them other than the upper the Lakers and the Nuggets. If they under the 3, Bobby Lee, I'm disappointed in Steph Curry. Do not bring me Wardell, Stephen Curry anymore, Bobby Lee Anderson, or any other Warrior fan. If they are less than a 3, I don't give a damn about the injury. I want Klay to get better. But even with the motherfucking injury, their organization said, fuck the luxury tax. Fuck it. We don't care. We ain't got no fans. Fuck it. We want to win. And they went and got Kelly Oubre just like that. If they don't have the 3 seed, I got smoke with Bobby Lee Anderson. Bring your ass to work so I can give it to you. Pause.
Go. Subscribe to our daddy's YouTube channel. He's the best. Hit the like button, turn on the notifications.